In this tutorial, I will show you a tool called Conditional Formatting that helps you visualize data by using colors, bars, and icons. So let's get started. I have created a typical data table where my rows are a list of students with the columns being different courses. The data are the student scores for each course ranging from 0 to 100. Conditional formatting is found on the home ribbon near the middle. There are 5 main menus and different submenus available. Main menus are Highlight Cell Rules, Top and Bottom Rules, Data Bars, Color Scales, and Icon Sets. If you select Highlight Cell Rules menu, you'll see 7 different choices. These are pretty cool and very easy to use by quickly displaying data based on a value. For example, I'm going to highlight all the students that received a score of less than 50. Our first step is to select only the data in the table. Then we click on Conditional Formatting. Next, select Highlight Cell Rules and then the Less Than submenu. The Less Than submenu dialog box appears and offers you 2 choices with default settings: the number you want to base your selection on and how to format the cell. I will enter 50 and leave the default settings on for how the cell and text will be colored. Then select OK, and I will click a cell off to the side so you can see the results better. The table cells are now colored to show which students scored less than 50. That was easy. Let's try another one. To clear and reselect the table, just click the Undo button or Ctrl-Z on your keyboard. After resetting our table, click on Conditional Formatting, select Highlight Cell Rules, and then a Top 10 Items submenu. The Top 10 Items dialog box appears. We'll leave the default settings of 10 and the format selection and then select OK. The table displays the top 10 values, or in our case the highest scores. Notice how this selection reveals an interesting pattern. Student 7 has the highest scores, and Course E is the most likely course to achieve a high score. Since this is an interactive tool, the table is automatically updated based on your input. For example, we can change the default setting of 10 by entering a new number or using the down and up arrow buttons. Did you notice how the table refreshes after each change? Now let's try the Data Bars menu item. I will Ctrl-Z to reset the table, then select Conditional Formatting, and now the Data Bars menu item. At first glance, it appears you have many options, but you only have one choice that offers 12 different color options, 6 solid and 6 gradient. Once you pick your favorite solid or gradient color, a data bar is placed in each cell based on our data range, which is 0 to 100. Notice how the lowest score of 19 visually stands out. Another option is color scales. Same as data bars, as you have 12 different color options to choose from. Notice how each cell is colored based on our data in the table. The last main menu is Icon Sets. There are 4 different icon sets to choose from: Directional, Shapes, Indicators, and Ratings. Under Ratings, select the star icon. Each cell has a star icon with 3 different states: empty, half full, and full. Conditional formatting offers a powerful array of customization and creating rule options. The visual display is more of a big picture view. Let's see if we can make the view more meaningful by customizing our table using just 2 icons that highlight only the high and low scores. We'll Ctrl-Z to reset our table and reselect the icon set menu, but this time select the More Rules submenu. The new rule formatting dialog box now appears. Leave the default settings for rule type, but let's look closer at Edit the Rule Description. We will pick the icon drop-down box, and this time select the encircled icon set. We want to display the checkmark icon for students with a high score of 75 and over, an X icon for students with a low score of under 50, and no icon for students with a score between 50 and 75. First, we'll change the type value from percentage to number. Next, we enter 75 and then 50. Then we click the exclamation icon and select No Cell icon. And finally select the Show icon only to make the table look less busy. Let's review what we've done so far. We changed the icon set to encircled, but notice the icon style displays custom as we have customized the icon set. Checkmark is displayed in the cells when the number is greater than or equal to 75. No icon displayed in cells when the number is less than 75 but greater than or equal to 50, and an X icon displayed when the number is less than 50. And lastly, we only display the icon and not the numbers. Congratulations, you have completed your first customization. Visually more appealing as the X highlights the students with a score below 50, and the check mark selects students with a high score of 75 or greater. Notice how another data pattern is revealed. Course C appears to be more challenging to achieve a high score. Well, our time is up. I hope you enjoyed our micro-learning video course on Excel's conditional formatting. Don't forget to like this video to stay tuned for our next tutorial.